Hey, perfect spirit. Sam Shelley here, the Miracle Man. Now let's create a miracle in your life right here, right now. No time for delay. Let's throw that head trash out and voila, a miracle. All right, so today I want to talk about this no nonsense personal development. There's so many, so many rules out there. We just need to unwind them. That there's really personal development should be simple and quick. And it was for me. I was fortunate I never had that spiritual teacher. Where I was in 2011 when I started my simple practice, I was always in that mindset I had to see it to believe it. So you threw more rules at me, it would have pushed me away. You told me to sit in meditation for a half hour, an hour, it would push me away. Because if we're going to personal development and it seems like a lot of work, and it seems like really heavy and wordy, that doesn't sound like a no nonsense approach. It sounds like here's a complex formula for you to try out. And none of that works. It's really about simplicity. Finding that simple way back to you, back to your perfect spirit, back to who you truly are. Because we get so caught up in that we are our title. I'm a CEO, I'm a lawyer, I'm a doctor. No, you're not that. You're not your possessions, you're not your wealth, you're not even this body. This body is simply a tool for this human experience. So maybe that doesn't make sense to you. So we'll go back to the basics. You had all these changing bodies throughout your life. Where did you go? Look at those old photos. Where did you go? No place. The real you has never changed, was never born, never dies. It is that energy of consciousness, that perfect spirit, universe, source, whatever you want to call it. It doesn't matter. We don't want the mind to get caught up in language. So just realize you are that can't be described. So that's the first step, is to realize that your consciousness. So the next thing is this mind up here. This mind's always in the past or guessing the future. The mind's rarely here in this moment. Like, do you know where your feet are right now? Do you know the color of the background behind me? Do you hear my voice? Can you feel your hands? That's all being in this moment. Because you're not in the past, you're not in the future, you're right here, right now. So know your consciousness. Know that the real you is right here, right now. It's not attached to this mind that's the time traveler. And that's really the no-nonsense approach, is to know that all your power is right here, right now. So realize your consciousness and get yourself back into this moment, however you can. So my practice was sitting for 5 minutes a day, and I closed the eyes to remove the external stimulations. Then it would just sit there. Oh, there goes the mind. Okay, where are my feet? What do I hear? What am I touching? Oh, there goes that mind again. Bring it back. There goes that mind again. Bring it back. Because all of our power is right here, right now. This mind wants to give excuses, blame games, make things complicated. Just needs to be thrown out. Really, that mental junk drawer just needs to be thrown out. So some people get really hung up in these complex processes, these complex situations like, okay, this is my crown chakra, my third eye, my throat, my heart. Do you really need to know the chakras to wake up? Or does it just add more noise, interference to the mind? Like I said, we have to go back to where I was in 2011. I didn't know anything about chakras, meditations, guided meditations, crystals, tapping, cards, whatever it may be. I didn't know any of that. So you strip all that away, and personal development is really know yourself as consciousness, know yourself as right here, right now. That's basically the Eckhart Tolle approach, the power of the present moment. That's it. So why do we keep chasing and seeking outside of ourselves? Because that's the habit that we have developed, that habit that has become head trash. These stories, these loops that keep us locked into our internal prison. because it's creating all these limitations, all these stories about how life should be. But life is how it is right here, right now. No stories, no fluff, just being here now. And some indicators that you're not here right now are like anxiety, stress, fear. If you're dealing with poor health, there's a good case that you're not here in this moment if your health is poor, because you're in the stories that are creating stress. And a body without stress is typically a healthier body. At least you have a stronger immune system, because your immune system weakens from all the TV that's projecting fear at you, all the news giving you fear to do this, do that, keep yourself safe. Oh no, you need this medicine. Oh no, you need that medicine. Keep yourself safe, keep yourself protected. Here, take this, do that. No, let all that go. And just tune into you. What makes your heart sing? That's my whole practice, is to remind people to find that peace. That peace is the energy of transformation. Let go of any of the healings, any kind of busyness, because what you focus on expands. So when you're talking about healing, you're saying something's wrong in the body. You're giving that attention. Whatever is wrong, you're giving attention. Instead of realizing, okay, the body's doing what it's doing. Okay, let me go into peace. How can I bring peace into this part of the body? And then whatever arises for you. And that peace is really the energy of transformation. The arm doesn't feel right. How can I bring peace into that arm? We just need to break all this down to the simplest forms. And that's where the truth resides. The truth is just there, just waiting for you to tap in. But the mind is constantly distracted. Oh, look at that. Look at that new book over there. Let me grab that. Oh, look at this new video over here. Let me grab that. The mind's always grabbing things, thinking the answer's out there. It has to be out there somewhere. It has to be. No, it's always right within you. So just continue to relax and realize through relaxation the answers will arise. A busy mind cannot hear this intuitive voice. The busy mind is always lost in the weeds, thinking the answer is out there someplace. Now, the outside world is simply your tools, your aids, your helpers. And the true helpers point you back to you. What is best for you? Because you live in this body. I don't live in your body. So how can I know what's best for you? You live in your body. You know what's best for you. You know your wisdom, your truth. You just need to throw out the mental junk drawer so you can hear your wisdom, your insights. So this is what I really help people to do, is clear out that mental junk drawer. Put the rotor-rooter to it and say, this doesn't serve us. Let's get that moved on so you can live this life of joy, of happiness, of freedom, with no restrictions, no limitations, just being you. The way you are right now is perfect. Hence, perfect spirit is the real you. This perfect, pure quality. It's what you were born with. You know, the moment you were born, perfect spirit was pure, unblemished. But then as you grow up, you get these stories, you get identified with a name, you get identified with certain behaviors. You just start getting all these labels attached to you. Boy, girl, old, young, color of hair, color of skin. All these are just stories. It's not the real you. So if you're really doubting who you are, look at those old pictures and just ask yourself, keep inquiring, keep being curious. Is this true? When they're feeding all this information at you, ask yourself, is this true? Don't blindly accept facts out there as your truth. That's not helpful to you. That's not supportive to you. You're here to be the shining light, to have this human experience to the best of your ability. So let go of any of that judgment, any of the blame, any of the excuses, and realize my answer is within me. So this is the no-nonsense personal development. Just 10 minutes of just tune into you. You know the answers. Know yourself as consciousness. Know yourself right here, right now. Know yourself as the power that is here in this moment. An infinite power within you. All right. I think that's my rambling for today. Take good care of yourself, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye for now.